Kunetra, for the nearby villages that are getting killed and injured by the rebels, by ISIS, by the Syrian army, by all these atrocities that are taking place.
This is Israel's border with Syria. Just over that fence, Syrian land, and just a few miles down the road, a village where rebels are fighting government forces. In the past 3 years, more than 2,000 wounded Syrians have crossed the border for treatment. And instead of stopping them, the Israeli Defense Forces helped them, patching up wounds, sending the seriously ill or wounded to the hospital 18 miles away.
Shalom, House of Destiny, and welcome to Tzfat in the northern Israel, Ziv Medical Center. Right behind us is the emergency unit, and we're going to go into the hospital now and actually deliver and bring your donations to the medical center management, to the doctors, to make sure that your effort is going to help saving lives of Syrian children, mothers, and men coming here from the Syrian borders to be treated within Israel. We're here in the Ziv Medical Center in Tzfat together with Dr. Peter Gilby. And Dr. Gilby is actually one of those angels that are taking care of the Syrian children.
Well, I'm head of ear, nose and throat here in the hospital, so we're responsible for all the Syrians who have head and neck injuries, and we also take care of very many Syrian children who have hearing problems as a result of the war. And these are children who in many cases have almost no hearing at all, and while their contemporaries are going off to school, they stay at home and in many cases have no decent rehabilitation, no hearing aids, no cochlear implants, no access to experienced audiologists, and they end up being at home, very limited functioning, or talking to their families with very basic sign language, which basically they've worked out for themselves, and these children are in great need of our help.
How can the House of Destiny help improve the conditions that you faced?
What we need is better diagnostic facilities. We need a hearing booth, especially for the testing of the Syrian children. We need to be able to give them high-level hearing aids and send them back home, hopefully in a much better condition than they arrived.
Can you imagine? They are at home, they cannot go out, bombs and mortars and shells are falling all over the place. It's terrible.
Absolutely. I've heard stories from mothers whose 6-7-year-old children are staying at home while all the other children in the village who are the same age are going off to the first year of school. And these are very tragic cases. And it's actually quite possible to help these children who have nothing. This is a unique humanitarian effort that's going on here. We have the opportunity to help these children from this very troubled area where sometimes it seems that no one cares, but we're doing our bit to help them, and every bit of help that we can get from you and from other like-minded people would be an enormous help to us and to them. So again, thank you very much.
And Dr. Harari is actually one of the doctors who is acting in the front of the treatment, mainly nowadays and today with the Syrian children.
We've had about 150 Syrian children come through, and I deal with virtually all the children. It's been appalling because most of them are severely wounded with the type of injuries that I'd never seen before and never hoped to see. If you save one person, you've saved a world. In that case, I think we've done that several times over. Children who in other places would have either died or lost limbs here have managed to survive, and we've managed to preserve limbs. It's been a difficult journey emotionally for all of us because of the severity of their injuries. but uplifting because we get to know them extremely well. They stay for a long period of time. These children take up much more per person of our resources than any other type of patient that we have in the hospital. We have to supply them with prostheses when they've got amputations. We supply them with numerous visits to operating theatres, and most of all we supply them with great nursing care. Every single person that I've worked with here, and it's in the hundreds, has felt uplifted and even privileged to take part in this. There's a terrible crime happening just several tens of kilometres away from us, and to have to sit back and do nothing about it would have been intolerable.
So here we are, you see, these are the angels, these are the doctors, the beautiful people that you see here in this wonderful medical center, helping hundreds of, we heard, hundreds of people with almost no resources. And this is where we come forth. This is where we have to step up to the plate. Let's go and see some children that are being treated here with your help and your donations. I'm inside one of the hospitalization rooms together with Rania and Hussein. Obviously, for obvious reasons, we cannot show you their faces, but I can tell you that there are people who are coming to be treated here from Syria. I was asking, do you feel that you're getting a good treatment when you're here? And she says, yes, very good treatment, better than where I come from, and the people are very, very humane. She says, what can I ask? I'm lucky to have my life. I'm an orphan. My son is an orphan. Anything you can do, even clothing, even toys, obviously money to help the hospital, because if not for here, nobody cares for us. When you go back to Syria, do you have a house?
في عندي بس من الطيران من القصف من الضرب تخرب أغلبه.
And I hope that you, the House of Destiny, can change the lives of Rania, of Hussein, and many other people that are in a big, big need. I'm standing here with Dr. Zarka, who's the manager of this amazing medical center, and probably the direct cause for us being here, because he is the man who envisioned the whole idea of trying to reach out and help the children and the injured refugees and the injured Syrian people beyond the borders of Israel.
We will help the Syrian people at their time of need. I really feel very lucky to be part of this very unique humanitarian aid to save your enemy life, to provide medical support to these people in their time of need.
House of Destiny, you are Christian people helping a hospital in Israel, formed maybe by the Jewish government of Israel, led by a Druze doctor, saving life of Muslims coming from the other side of the border and also here in Israel. That from there we learned that saving one life, it doesn't matter whose life, but one life is saving the whole world. It's mending the world. It's tikkun olam. And this is your beautiful tikkun olam. And something that I cannot really even underestimate and underevaluate is the fact that Dr. Zarka is speaking about the enemies from the other side on behalf of the House of Destiny, and specifically Jane Clement, who's the mother of 5 children of her own and adopted 5 special needs children. And children are so close to her heart. We would like to give you this first donation, I hope, out of many more that should come and help you save lives of children.
Thank you very much. In order to do more, we need more funds, more donation, and this one, it's really very essential and very thankful for this effort, helping us, helping the Syrians.
So we'd like to thank you so much and never stop giving, because everything you give now for Israel goes directly to save lives of children.